That's his phone.
What's up, everybody? Just coming over from Peter's live stream.
Who have been really just
so if you were watching that,
stuck by me.
keep it open.
That means a lot. Yeah.
Check back in and whatever.
Like
we can always watch these later.
And I would like to.
So gotta mute him. Gotta do that. Hey, man, mine. So good morning. It's Sunday. Also, I think Dicodic's going live right now too. So, I mean, you know, keep all the windows open. Watch everybody. Him and Eric are starting to do music news again. Same time as me, but whatever, dude. I gave Alan shit about it today. No, it's fine. Just give him a crap about it. What's up? We got Cookie Monsters here, Jennifer Reed, Nostalgia Trip Media, Eric Dane, Jeff Valley, Cynical P. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you here. I have news to go through. There's a lot of stuff to cover. There's some videos I want to get to after this. I really... Oh, what am I not signing into this fucking... I don't need to be. That's fine. Window number 2. What's up, Dave? Welcome. I'm doing good. A little nervous about leaving again, going to Japan. I always am. It's going to be a lot longer flight situation this time. I'm doing a connecting flight. It's going to be like 16 hours instead of 12, 13. This is going to be a long day, and then it doesn't stop when I get there. When I get there, I have to get on a train, travel about an hour from a couple trains to Akihabara, stay the night, get up the next morning at like 8, leave at 9 to go up to Nagoya, and then go to a pre-show, meet up with Pohoje-san, go to a pre-show party, and then go to the show. So we'll see how functional I actually am. Fuck, man, it's gonna be rough. But it'll be, hopefully, the first couple days I can just, because usually the jet lag hits me about on day 3. So we'll see. Yeah, David, the schedule's pretty nuts. it's Narita. The first day is Narita to Akihabara. Then the next day is Akihabara to Nagoya. See the show. The next day is back to Tokyo to see Dragdown for Gungure's opening party. For Gungure, obviously. Gungure's album release party with 2 other bands, I think, playing with them. And after that, I need to go back to Nagoya and then just stay there for like 4 days. So I know there's a lot of people that I've met before and that I've know online, haven't met in person. So there's a lot of people I want to meet, and they're all staying kind of around Nagoya, Osaka, and everything. It's all within a reasonable traveling distance. So I need to hook up with as many people as I can and meet everybody. And then it's. What was there? There's a Gotrek Spin show and Trident, and then the other Band-Maid show, and whatever else comes up. You know what I need to do is find a bar with an open mic, with an open jam situation. I need a guitar though. What's up, Yaki Dean 63? Welcome, Kevin Rappersand. Welcome, H Ray. Ah, you're in Osaka. Yeah, midnight there. Dude, I gotta get my other fan on. I really do. It's freaking warm here. It's pretty hot. Just a second, folks. I'm fine. Don't worry. Oh, yeah. This other fan on. There we go. Okay, so let's get to the news, right? I think there's a couple of videos I wanted to watch. I think I'll watch them after this and make dedicated videos to them. so I have to edit this all later. So let's go to the news right now. That's what this is about, is the news from Miracord, from my Discord, and there's a news channel, and everybody puts in what they know is important, the things we need to know, and I think... Oh my god, it went all the way back down. Let me get back up to the top here. I think the last thing we talked about last week was Band-Maid at the Treasure 05X thing. So that brings us to, hell yeah, dude, PRS guitars. This is pretty cool. Ah, jeez. I need to sign into that shit. Anyway, what we got here is... I didn't sign in? Wait a minute, I think I need to sign in. No, not that one. This one. This one? No, this one. Sign in on this stupid thing. I think it's this one. What is the password? Nope. Son of a bitch. Fucking nailed it, dude. Okay, here we are. What do I do? Lose the... It's fine. It's fine. I'll just click on it again. No big deal. Do 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 do. Sweet. So, PRS Guitars Japan. PRS official artist Danny and Konami. Danny of The Warning, Konami of course, Band-Maid. Special show in Japan. They're just commemorating them being there. So we got some photos, which is pretty cool to see, man. We've seen lots of pictures of them with their guitars, but none together. And Danny has an extra switch on her guitar right here. Good photos. Nice to see. Do I usually have music playing? Is it distracting? Let's just open up all the songs and we'll just let them play from my new album. You freaking play, you. Oh, yeah. Bring the volume down a little bit. Keep it chill. Mainly this is for me, not so much for you. There we go. Now I feel like I'm doing a show. Here we go. Konami and Danny, artists for PRS, and now there is something we'll talk about later. Notice on this headstock it has, those tuners are the tuners we're going to see, but there's no inlay around the headstock. All right. What's going on? What's the next photo? Them just hanging out. Probably looks like an elevator. Konami on stage, looking beautiful as ever. Same with Danny, just being a rock star. Just very cool, man. There are rumors about a guitar with Konami. We'll see, because it's one of her posts. Hell yeah. What's next, man? What is next in the music news? Atarashii Gakko release album AG Calling on June 7th. Oh shit. After two smashing performances at Coachella, Atarashii Gakko have been on the road and finished the UK and European leg of the world tour. Start their Southeast Asia leg this week, North America to follow. So this is old news. They released, it starts way past June 7th. Is this done? No, they still have. Okay, they're like halfway through their tour. Now they should be in Indonesia. It looks like. Or what? Korea, Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, Hong Kong, Taipei, Singapore. Wow. Those to finish out June. Paul saw them in London. He has a couple photos that he would like to share. Looks like a nice, very colorful. I think he liked the show pretty much. He says 3 Myrcordians in this photo, taken by a 4th. So who's the Myrcordians? I guess the hands here. That's cool, man, that everybody's meeting up. It's so cool, man. This whole community is awesome. I love it. London performance of newest single, Fly High. 30-second clip. Well, I can listen to a few seconds of it. Holy fuck, that's loud. It's not going to play, of course. It's got like 100 windows open. So go to the Discord and check it out. So that's Atarashii Gakko, man. They are busy as hell. Putting in the work for sure. What are you talking about? The tuners? Anyway, this is how my news works. You go a ways and you go back and catch up something else, and then you go farther. This interested me. Trent Reznor, I think Tempest Fugit actually saw this about the same time. The one band Trent Reznor says are on the righteous path. I don't remember who it is. Oh, did I already connect on this? I did. So I open up Windows for a reason, man. Who's he talking? Trent Reznor is the mastermind behind Nine Inch Nails, a hero of mine. I love Nine Inch Nails. I've loved them for several decades. They were pivotal, I guess. They were pivotal in my musical development as a guitarist and a songwriter and a singer. Absolutely impacted my life when I heard them. So let's see. He says, Beyond Nine Inch Nails' indisputably monumental contribution to the metal space, Trent Reznor has left his mark on many fields, providing otherwise vapid music and movie landscapes with more haunting and gothic edge. Unlike his more aggressive rock contemporaries, Reznor's sound resonates for its depth and emotional realism, with lyrics that explore pain, despair, and self-destruction. True. It's definitely worth looking into, man. Check out Nine Inch Nails. It's industrial, but it spans many. There's intense emotional ballads. There are straight up, well, not straight up, but there's stuff that's very metal. There's stuff just very heavy in its own right. Very cool music. Let's see. Over the years, Reznor has also revealed some of his biggest influences. What am I looking at here? Far Out? This is from Far Out, whatever the fuck that is. Thanks for the report. Over the years, Reznor has revealed some of his biggest influences of all time, the ones that inspired him to create such a well-rounded and dynamic sound, and perhaps surprisingly, many of which lean more towards pop sensibilities. For instance, his interests largely center around upbeat 1980s tracks and dark-wave electronic synth sounds. One obvious example is Reznor's appreciation for The Cure, mostly because hearing them for the first time made his inner darkness feel validated and heard, which blew his mind. Interestingly, Reznor shares more than just musical interests with The Cure frontman Robert Smith, as both have stood up for what they believe to be right in the music industry, like the unjust nature of ticketing services and the price of CDs. Reznor is also a huge fan of Rush, which makes complete sense given that, like Nine Inch Nails, Rush seems to fall entirely into a world of its own. Not only does the band's enduring complexity seem to be timelessly resonant among that would have been sick if I wouldn't have lost my place. among lovers, but Neil Peart's sincere lyricism continues to inspire rock music virtuosos, including Reznor, who learned from Peart in more ways than one. For instance, when discussing the band in Rush Beyond the Lighted Stage, Reznor thanked Rush for giving more exposure to the keyboards on album like Signals, explaining, "I came from a keyboard background, you always felt kind of left out because keyboards weren't that cool." I was talking earlier about how it's funny for my distaste of keyboards has been pretty well known in metal. But I've recently learned how to apply that in ways where it just makes it cool. And then I've heard it in a few bands I really like who I'm like, okay, this shit's pretty cool. And Reznor, I mean, it's a synth-based band, really, so it's cool for me to be like, dude, shut up about keyboards. It's not just keyboards, it's the way they're played, right? And yeah, one of my favorite bands ever is basically keyboard based. So he added, with Rush, the way that they were integrating synths was wildly exciting to me. It was filling the role for what a guitar player would have done. He also claimed they were on a righteous path due to their pure, sincere, and honest edge. He said there's a magic and coolness to them that continues to this day. That's the thing I love about Rush is, now, I don't know every song they've done. It's one of those bands where my respect for them is immense because I know how just the talent for each one of those guys is insane. It's a three-piece band. They pulled off soundscapes that shouldn't be done by a three-piece band, but they did it by having keyboards made for their feet, basically, so they could trigger things and play, not trigger things, but play parts with their feet, chords and progressions and stuff while they're playing guitar and bass and singing. It's insane. And Neil Peart, just watch any live of him playing drums, it'll blow your goddamn mind. So, but also the cool thing about Rush is they were just dudes. They're just dudes. They weren't like fucking rock stars. They weren't drug addicts. They weren't strung out on their mind to create this music. They were just intelligent, smart guys they would go play a show and then they'd go like read a book or play some games or whatever. That was always cool to me. They're just like three music nerds. That was enough for him. So it's cool to know that Trent has that kind of respect for him too. But I didn't think about him, kind of about them validating keyboard and synth use. And it's not like I can't just sit down and listen to an album of Rush and enjoy the entire thing. Because, I mean, I'm just being honest. There's some songs that are just totally gripping and freaking awesome. Then there's some I'm like, nope. But you can't deny what they've done. I need to listen to more though, because there's so much I haven't heard that I'm sure there's something to where I'm missing just a shitload. So there's that, Trent Reznor. I mean, fuck, dude, Geddy Lee just as a bassist. Alex Lifeson just as a guitarist. Neil Peart just as a drummer. That's enough to just love them. And then they get together and do something. It's like, dude, this is insane. It's awesome. Okay. Where are we on the thing here? Tempest Food. Yeah, just Headphones President. Yeah, I'll get to the news, dude. All right, Headphones President. This is a band who's been brought to my attention recently, who I really, really dig. Single, The Moon Chases Me, released the 19th, so it's been out for a few days. Is it going to play here? I don't want to go through that. Check out Headphones President, man. I do like the band. I'm showing a sample right here. But, fuck it. We'll listen to it. The Moon Chases Me. Let's hear a little bit of this, shall we? Oh, fuck you. God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have used freaking Chrome. Do. Need your password. Make this your default. Psh. All right, let me look up. What am I looking for? Headphones Presidente. Type, dummy. What's the new one called? The Moon Chases Me. Let's hear this. New single from them. Sounds really good, right? Pretty cool, man. I need to hear the whole thing without, doing it that way. Very cool, man. They got a cool sound. It's a good hard rock edge, and they go pretty heavy. Good stuff. That was from who was that from? Mahendra shared that. I think I've been keeping track since before. The Warning, June 27th is going to be on Jimmy Kimmel. Well, that's kind of cool. Good for them, man. That's a pretty big deal. Landed on the Kimmel Show. The Eagles. Eagles announced Sphere residency. So this big Sphere thing is on Las Vegas Strip. It's a big Sphere building that has LED or whatever the fuck lighting all around it, so you can put images around the outside and make it look like a giant eyeball or whatever. I'm sure it is pretty magnificent. Sure, it's pretty cool to look at. The world's most intriguing music venue has its next concert performer lined up. The Eagles announced Thursday the band will perform a residency at Sphere. I hope they don't block this because I mentioned their fucking name. Sphere in Las Vegas this autumn. Congratulations. I'm sure the backing tracks they use instead of actually playing and singing will sound fantastic in that venue. They have been found to be using faking some of their shit when they play live, which is kind of disappointing for a band of their caliber. Anyway, the Sphere residency will offer fans the ultimate connection to the band's legendary catalog and immersive experience that only Sphere can provide. I don't really give a shit about the Eagles anymore. Don Henley is such a dick. Amazing songs, dude. They have amazing songs, amazing singers, songwriters, and everything, but I'm just so sick of being such an old codger that I'm just tired of them. So there's that. They're going to be in Vegas. I'm sure it costs $1 million to fucking see him, because he doesn't have enough money. I'm a little bitter. What's next here? Not the fucking Eagles, man. Let's see. Joe, I have zero respect for these guys. They're not good. Joe shared an article from Serge Tankian. Okay, so this is about Imagine Dragons, of all bands. Right, so I think they were playing, where are they going to play? They're playing a show in Baku, Azerbaijan, which Serge argued could be viewed as an endorsement of the country's authoritarian president, Ilham Aliyev, stating that to proceed with the gig at the Baku Olympic Stadium would help whitewash the dictatorial regime's image. This is Serge Tankian talking about Imagine Dragons playing there. I'm not a fan of Imagine Dragons. They had a couple cool songs, but then you realize quickly that they all sound exactly the same. Serge says, I really feel that performing in Azerbaijan would have a negative impact on your brand as well, he told the band in a letter. I'm confident that you can decipher all the facts for yourselves to decide whether to cancel your concert. In an open letter circulated on August 23rd, fellow musicians Roger Waters, Brian Eno, and Thurston Moore also urged the band to pull the show, referencing the American band's commendable commitment to inclusion and human rights. Performing at Baku under these circumstances, regardless of intent, can only help the government of Azerbaijan cover up its crimes. When Serj Tankian received no acknowledgement of or response to his concerns by Imagine Dragons, he called the group out on social media for what he interpreted as their disregard for this humanitarian catastrophe. He also urged fans to sign a petition to the band on change.org, imploring them to pull the controversial show. What do you guys think, man? Speaking of the Metal Hammer, Serj admits he was frustrated, disappointed, and angry about their decision to ignore all entreaties on the issue. I don't know these guys, but who are these people? I don't understand that type of thinking. They want money, dude. That's it. They don't give a fuck. They don't care where they play. They just want money. They're getting paid to be there, probably way more than usual, and they want money. You know, it has no impact on them. They don't care. It's not confusing. Very close thereafter, Azerbaijan attacked the people of Nagorno-Karabakh, and 120,000 people were forced to leave their historic homes. So, I don't know, dude. If somebody from Russia, the Russian government, called me up and said, hey, we'll give you $5 million to come here and do your YouTube channel, I'd be like, no. Fuck you. You guys are dicks. But it would be tempting, though. The good I could do with that money. I mean, that's like a way blown out of proportion, even kind of comparison. But you got to have morals, dude. So, I don't know. He says, if you're that blind to justice that you will go play a show in a country that's starving another country illegally, according to the International Court of Justice, according to what Amnesty International is saying, if you still go and play that country, I don't know what to say about you as a fucking human being. I don't even care about your music. If you're a bad human being, I don't give a fuck. I have zero respect for those guys. Is it up to Imagine Dragons to, is this okay for them to do? Yeah. I mean, legally, sure. There's technically, it's not their job to, stand up for anybody's rights. But they could. And Imagine Dragons is a huge band. If they were like, you know what, we're not going to play this show because of this, a lot of people would hear that message. And I think that would be more important. But they're getting paid. So, whatever. That's more than I ever want to talk about Imagine Dragons again. Okay, so there's that. Imagine Dragons. Ugh. Serj Tankian, he's been vocal. He's been talking a lot lately about System of a Down and what happened between them and how they met. It was pretty cool. I don't know where the article is. He was recently talking to somebody about how him and Darren Malakian met. Became friends over the music they're listening to, and they were both very different. Serj was a lyricist, and Malakian is a composer, and they worked really well together. And basically what happened is what I figured happened. When you listen to System of a Down's earlier stuff, it's nice and heavy. Serj is the voice, and it sounds great. As you listen to more stuff, the lyrics get kind of goofier, and Darren Malakian is singing more. So, and what Serj said was that he was getting more involved with the writing music part of it, and Darren was doing more of the writing lyrics, and it just wasn't working. Darren kept rejecting everything he wanted to do musically, what Serj wanted musically, and Serj didn't like what he was writing, but so it just didn't work, man. That's what happened to him. They just couldn't get along anymore because their music both kind of expanded, their musical desires expanded, and it was just not where the band was happy. So, kind of sucks. But Serj did a song recently with El Estepario Siberiano. What's that called? Fuck, I can't remember the band's. It's a great song, man. Really cool song. So yeah, I don't see System of a Down doing anything recently. But Serj is going on his own. It's pretty cool. Cool dude. Summer Sonic. Yeah, Nostalgia Trip Media, SOD and Rage seem to have the same problems. Yeah, I don't know. To us, it's like, dude, just get together. You made music, just go do it again. But there's a lot of factors. Lots of factors. Summer Sonic. We'll be live streaming it on Wow Wow on demand. The 4 stages, Marine, Mountain, Sonic, and Pacific, will be exclusively live streamed on 3 channels for 2 days from Zozo Marine Stadium in Makuhari Messe in Tokyo. That's cool. With Wow Wow on demand, even if you don't have a BSTV connection, you can enjoy live streaming anywhere in Japan using your TV, tablet, or smartphone. The artists who will be streaming the day will be announced later that day. So not everything will be live streamed, but certain parts will be live streamed. That's cool. Go Summer Sonic. When was that? Is that done already? Yeah, it was the 17th. It's done. I'm glad I shared that news. Way to go, Ryan. Is that still available? Does anybody know? Or when was the show? I didn't even read the fucking thing. Did not. Was it this year? All right, it was posted the 17th. Okay. Sure, man. Sure. And Band-Maid's playing there. They've been added to the roster. Okay. You guys know anything about that? Band-Maid dropped. They will be playing a festival while I'm in Japan. Happy days. Hold on, I got to catch up on chat here. Jeff Fenn says, did you see on Peter's feed, I got to tell Miyako she's a genius, and she said, arigato. That's awesome, dude. That's really cool. Michael Hill, Don Henley doesn't... Yeah, Don Henley's he's a dick. Anyway. Making lunch for 3 littles and listening. Okay, hey Jen, I enjoy making your lunches. All right, what do we got here? Madcap Laughs official. What is this? Mikoto posted this. The Madcaps. I don't know who this is, so this is a new listen for me. I'm going to skip the intro. I'm going to get to where somebody's singing and whatever. Let's hear what this sounds like. The Madcap Laughs. This is something Mikoto shared. 10 years ago. Is this news? Mikoto, what's going on? I think you could without it last time. Can't remember the details. On a side note, only the Tokyo side will be aired. Kyoshi, guitar and drums this time. Huh? I'm confused. It's Kyoshi, man. I didn't know she had a band thing before. Madcap Laughs' first album. If you don't know who Kyoshi is, check out her stuff. She does a lot of hell of a bassist, hell of a singer, hell of a songwriter, actually. Very cool. Oh, my interview with Lauren Babic. Maybe I should share that, huh? What am I on? Oh, fuck. Yes, Lauren Babic. which one of these I want to go to. If you don't know, Red-Handed Denial is a fantastic, I guess, metalcore band, and I sat down with Lauren over
just
Zoom,
like very basic
and
guitar, just power chords and stuff. And I use it.
And we talked for a good hour and a half, and we talked about everything, man. Everything I like to talk about. I like have a good conversation with people instead of just talking to them and asking questions. Like, what about this? What about that? So we talked a lot about music and imposter syndrome and AI and making videos and writing with different people. It was a really cool conversation. Please check it out. But more so, just check out her bands, Red-Handed Denial and Crazy 88. She has a ton of covers that are awesome, and she does solo work too. She guest sings on a lot of bands. She's a super busy singer, and she's awesome at it. And she's really, really cool to talk to. So please, just check out the interview, man. It's a quick way to learn about her. And it's just really fun. So there's my little commercial. Okay? Go listen to them. Then watch my interview. What is this? Haru Namuri Tour 2024. High Dive, Great American Music. Oh, that's where they are. Who's going to be here? Is that the band? Is that artist? Well, there you go. Freaking USA, dude. Flee from Sanctuary. Seattle, San Francisco, LA, Dallas, Brooklyn, Chicago. Oh, Chicago. Wow. Huh. Didn't know that was allowed to play in the Midwest. I know. There's been plenty of people that played in the Midwest. That's cool. That's from Wino. Gunkin, let's see here. Ado. So Gunkin shared this on the news channel. Man, inconsistent with the music here. Oh yeah. Do I keep playing the same shit over and over? It's okay. We'll just leave that. It's a nice calming track. Gunkin shared Otto, who has not yet been seen, will hold a handshake event. The handshake event will be held using the Mouth of Truth method. What the hell does that mean? On the 20th, it was announced that singer Otto will do this. Otto is active in the industry, having held her first world tour and becoming the first female soul artist to sell out her solo live performance at the National Stadium. The handshake event will be held as a lottery project for her second original album, Zanmu, to be released on July 10th. The handshake event was realized at her own request. Otto, who continues to work without showing her face in enshrouded mystery, will stand in a partitioned box. And if the participants put their hands into a hole in the box, they will be able to shake hands with Otto. Otto commented, "Finally, I've been able to do the handshake event at the Mouth of Truth in Italy that I've always wanted to do. I'll really get in the box. I'll do my best to make you believe me. Please believe me and apply. The handshake event will be held in Tokyo for 2 days in October, and she plans to shake hands with a total of 1,000 people selected by lottery." What? That's weird, dude. What do you think of that? What? What? I don't know, dude. That's weird. I understand she doesn't want to be known. Anonymity would be great to have in Japan, but that's just weird. I shook hands with Otto. I think could have been literally anybody. Not that I think she'd like lie, but it's like weird. Yeah. That might be exactly what some people want. That sounds weird to even say, man. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool. I don't know. Well, I'm sure there's going to be hand sanitizer. She'll use it. You'll use it. You know, I mean, that's not a big deal, but it's still kind of weird. Thank you, Jeff. Said he enjoyed the interview with Lauren. Thank you. It's a really cool interview, man. She's super cool. She has a great laugh too. Lauren Babic does. Great laugh. Okay. No Guard. Wanted to share something about Toro no Kororami. Let's see. Announced to appear at Japan's largest live circuit, Tokyo Calling. It will be held in Shinjuku, Shimokitazawa, Shibuya over the 3-day holiday from September 14th to 16th this year. The performance date will be announced at a later date. So as far as what time they're playing. Cool, man. The Noise, Voice Square Hat, Tsunao, Manatsu, Itsumoa. I can't read these. Nope. Gaga, SP. All right. Yep. Lost me. Cool. There's a lot of bands there that if you're Japanese, you can or know Japanese, you can read what they are. There you go. Screenshot that. Tokyo Calling. Big old event. Kendrick. So good for Toro no Kororami, man. They're awesome. Chaotic Blue. Chaotic Blue wanted to share this. If you don't know what's been going on in the hip-hop world of the States, okay, so there's Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Kendrick Lamar is he's a lyricist, wordsmith, rapper. Drake, I don't know shit about Drake. I know he's super popular and probably has more money than he ever should ever have. So Kendrick Lamar, they started doing diss tracks. I think Lamar did one, then Drake came back at him, and Kendrick released like 2 or 3 tracks like in a day and just obliterated Drake. Pointed out all these issues with him and stuff. Anyway, he had a live show, and there's a song Not Like Us that is about Drake, and he debuts Not Like Us at Euphoria at the Pop Out Ken and Friends concert. But I think he played it like 4 times or something at the end. The concert marked Lamar's first live appearance since his highly publicized beef with Drake, and the setlist featured the live debut of several of Lamar's Drake diss tracks, including Euphoria, Like That, and Not Like That. Lamar opened the show with Euphoria before rattling off several tracks from Damn, including Blah Blah. He was then joined on stage by fellow members of the Black Hippie Collective, J-Rock, Absol, Schoolboy Q, who each took a turn performing a song from their own catalog. Then other songs, and he brought out Dr. Dre to perform Still Dre and Tupac's California Love, the latter of which the two hadn't done together since 2014. With Dre staying on stage to introduce Not Like Us, Lamar proceeded to perform the #1 single 5 times in total, with the crowd reciting the lyrics word for word before the ending of the show. Dude, how much? That's a dunk on anybody I've ever heard. When you write a diss track, you sing it 5 times in a row, and the crowd sings it every time. That's hilarious. I don't know if there's a bigger FU than that. Anyway, I know you guys probably aren't really interested in that, but I found it interesting. As far as rappers go, like the top tier rappers, Kendrick Lamar's up there, Andre 3000, Eminem, of course. Those, and as far as I'm concerned, like Aesop Rock is in there too. These are guys that really make you think when they rap and how they put words together, which I find just super interesting. I've heard many examples of Kendrick Lamar and what he does. I can't say I've sat and listened to an album. I just know that according to all the other guys who always cite the best, he's always labeled as one of the best. Being honest here. Oh, here we go. Queen music catalog being sold for over $1 billion. Jesus Christ. dumb. I'm not going to follow any link. We'll just put this up here. So who how are they ever going to make any? They're not going to make that back. How do you, what the fuck? Sony Queen music catalog being sold for over $1 billion. $1 billion. I think it's like 1.7, 1.37 or 1.7. I don't know, dude. I mentioned on my Discord, there's so much better things you could do with $1 billion than acquire music rights for shit that you can listen to anytime you want. Now, if they start constricting how you hear it, they might be able to make back something, but they're never going to make that money back. I don't understand. Somebody help me understand why it makes sense to spend these exorbitant, insane amounts of money on music catalogs. I mean, 10, 20 years in the future, sure. But what the fuck, dude? I can go listen to any Queen song I want to right now. I don't understand. $1 billion fucking dollars? Oh, I don't know, dude. It's just, I guess I see money differently. You could do so much more with $1 billion and buy fucking the whole catalog. It's fucking greedy. I can make more money. How much? Let me see. Let me see here. Jesus Christ. How much revenue does Queen music make? Figuring Queen takes a quarter of the revenue from North America and 3/4 elsewhere, the band would earn roughly $28 million annually off recorded music. In all, that's about $45 million that Queen earns from recorded and publishing annually, based on estimates. $45 million a year. $45 million a year. So we're gonna see. Let's do 1, 2, 3 divided by 45. So in 22,222 years, they'll be able to make back that investment from streaming. I realize there are probably other ways, with commercials and then, like somebody said in the chat, drug commercials and whatever, but holy shit, dude. I don't know. Clout, that's all they're fucking doing. They can, so they did. 45 million's a lot. Is that not oh God. Where'd that money go, dude? That's crazy. I know I don't understand a lot. But, right, Scott Miller, some rich guy will buy it just to brag about having it. That's exactly it. There's a level of disconcern about humanity that we don't understand, being people who make way, way less than what they make in a day, probably. But keep that in perspective, dude. $45 million a year. If you were given $45 million a year, which is more than I can even quantify in my pea brain, it would take 22.2 thousand years to get $1 billion. Did I read that right? That was million. I fucked that up, didn't I? Did I? Hold on a second. Yeah, it was a million. 22 million. 22. Oh, shit. That's a million. 22 million years. 222,000. 22 million years. Mm. 22 million years to get to a billion if you had 45 million. Huh? That can't be right. To a billion, dude. 547 years to get to a billion. Annually? 45 million annually? Where did I fuck up? I knew I shouldn't do math on here. Just a big old mistake. 45. Oh, because I divided it by 45, not 45 million. Dummy. Right? $22 years? So if you made $45, it would take you 22 million years. Dumbass. I'm glad that's on there for the... Yeah, don't do math live. Especially when you don't understand what you're trying to get at. Whatever. It's a lot, dude. Still. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what I'm doing now. That's embarrassing as hell. Don't fucking... Whatever, dude. I don't understand money. Kent, yep, it's mind-boggling how much a billion really is. If you gave $5,000 a day in 6 months, you will have a million. $5,000 a day, it is something like 547 years to get to a billion. Everything I said before was dumb. 540. It's only 547 years to get to a billion. If you got $5,000 a day, so 45 million annually, 22 years. They'll make it. They'll make their money then. I guess they'll make their money. Whoever the CEO is going to be dead. Boy, I got to cut that section out. Anyway, back to the news. I mean, I'd be happy with $45 a day. Kevin Rampersand, that sounds like a tontine. 22 years. Yeah, dude, I fucked up. Anyway, dude, I never claimed I was. Wino wants us to know that Toronoko Rami will have a new single. Yes, let's move on from that embarrassing account. Zeros are important. Saturday, August 31st, 2024, new single Victory from Toronoko Rami. Awesome, dude. Great. I'm always down for new music from Toronoko Rami. So coming in August. Fantastic. What do we got here? Oh, here's more rich people problems. Man who bought Kurt Cobain's Mustang for $4.5 million says it doesn't make any sense that Nirvana frontman's Martin sold for $6 million. Guitar collector Jim Irsay believes Cobain's Fender Mustang is worth more than his MTV Unplugged acoustic. What the fuck ever, dude. Fuck you. What the hell? Why does that even matter? Like, Kurt Cobain would hate this conversation, man. Wow. Anyway. Okay, so here's some stuff with Nemophila. Yeah, he's a freaking dude. Jamie Irsay has all these guitars that are worth so much, and they're never. I guarantee the dude can't play for shit. It's like cars in a museum, like race cars in a museum. They just fucking fall apart. They need to be driven. Guitars, like Kurt Cobain's Mustang, dude. He he played the hell out of it, dude. It's gonna sit in some dude's fucking house. He'll probably rent it out to museums and shit, but I just don't understand this mentality of just hoarding other people's shit. I have a lot of guitars. They're all mine. If you buy somebody's signature model, fine. But like, dude, I have his guitar. It's just a boast. It's just something you can do because you can. And I could see maybe if you want to share it with the world and you are going to do a better job than somebody else, that's one thing. But I don't know. These fucking people that buy art and just keep it in their home just as clout. It's a level of narcissism and ego that I just will never understand. And I'm glad for that. Look what I can buy. Congratulations, you're a rich asshole. Anyway, maybe I'm bitching about rich people because I'm not rich, but, I don't think so. I could never be rich because I wouldn't have any reason to hold on to that much money, dude. What's the fucking point? Fucking. Ugh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Mahendra wanted to share something that happened with Nemophila. Where was the show? No, I probably already have it open. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, so Hazuki shared a post that I saw a sad post, I believe, that the quality of a fan's manners is a direct reflection of the band's reputation. I don't really like to say this, but if you keep reserving spots or cut in line, you may be asked to leave. We all want to have fun, so let's enjoy the live show with consideration for each other. So it was... what is going on with this fucking app, dude? Oh my god. I guess I didn't open them all up. Dude, what the fuck is going on with... Looks like something was taken down. This is her post. So somebody, where was the show? Does anybody know where the show was? Somebody's like cutting in line. And Mayu said, well, I'll stream it once I recover. I wonder if this incident has made me feel negative rather than being like happy. I'm thinking, how can I get as many people as possible to understand and watch it? How can I get as many people as possible? I don't understand. Something's been deleted because yeah, the initial post where somebody posted they got cut in like where is this show? Club counteraction. Let me check out the chat here real quick. I missed the rants while you're gone. It's all relative. You had Band-Maid posters. What do you mean? I do have Band-Maid posters. What? I don't share them with everybody? Yaki then says, I think it has to do with just a few Nemophila crazy fans pushing away or reserving spots at the front of the stage all the time. not being respectful to their fellow concert goers. Where was this? Oh, was it in Japan? I'd be surprised. That's fucked up. Maybe if that's the case, man, that's why it's so weird. Where was this? I thought I had all the links open, but one of them disappeared. Yeah, there's Hazuki's again. Well, don't be a dick when you go to shows, man. Here's the thing, dude. When you go to a show, it happened at, what were we watching last time? Was it Hanabie? Or whatever. There's a few of us that are up front, and we got in there and got our spot. And if you leave your spot, you're going to lose your spot. But if you stay there, it's your spot. So midway through the show, somebody comes in and they're like, hey, I know so-and-so. And it's like him and this girl. So they expected, just because they knew the dude up front, that they were going to go up front. And this dude next to me is like, no, dude, I've been here for 7 fucking hours. This is my spot. And I guess, is that what they're talking about? People saying, no, you can't get in? I don't think so. I think it's more the people that come in after the fact and push their way in. Because I think I read something about how somebody went in and just like shoved people out of the way so they could get up front. Now, at concerts, people will squeeze in. They'll kind of wind their way in around people to get better things. But if someone's there and you start shoving in and getting in their way, I don't know. You might end up in the pit. Sapporo, Japan. Hazuki's hometown venue. Oh, wow. I thought it was in some other town. I just figured it was the Americans. So I'm surprised. Huh. I don't know. I mean, at Love Bites, when I went there with Tyler, the one venue we were seated, and you know, you just do your thing in your spot. The next one, it was all standing, and there was one dude. We were kind of towards the back because we had just seen him the night before, and we were both fucking tired, had our backpacks and shit, so we just kind of hung back. And there's a dude standing right in front of us, and as soon as it started, he just fucking booked it through the crowd, just knocking people out of the way and pushing his way all the way up front. I was like, man, what a dick. But if you don't give a shit, you can get through the crowd and get up front. But I don't know. The band's gonna see you do that, and they're probably gonna be like, "Yeah, screw you." So I don't know. That sucks. I mean, it affects the band too, man. They said it reflects on them, like how their fans are. Which, I mean, makes sense, right? Kinda. But they take that like as a reflection on them. Like if our fans are rude, that means that like we're not being a good band. Like they need to do better. Like it's their fault. So respect the band, man. That's the best thing you can do. Okay, so Mehender also shared Kataro, drummer of Doll Parts, doing drumming live on YouTube until 10 tickets are sold. After 9 hours, only 5 sold. That sucks, dude. And I think Regan showed up too, right? Dude, I would have got a couple tickets had I known. Huh. Oh, as far talking about the Nemophila thing, Nobby Knob said, seen comments from some Japanese that it might be a venue problem. The same people go to all the concerts there and demand their spot. Like, I'm always here. Okay. Right. Yeah, it doesn't make it cool. It just makes it like you're just local jerks. Doll Parts. So Doll Parts drummer was trying to stream and drum up some tickets for the show, and apparently didn't. After 10 hours of streaming, 7 tickets sold. Dang. That's disheartening. I mean, it's 7 tickets they didn't have before. Thank you to everyone who supported us today. I found out after the broadcast ended, 7 tickets were sold today. This result is entirely thanks to your enthusiastic support. Thank you very much. This is from the drummer. To those who purchased it, we will definitely put out an exciting live show on August 3rd. Thank you for today. So you know what? There you go, dude. Instead of doing what I did and be like, oh man, she's like, thank you very much. Sold tickets. Probably had fun doing it. I think Regan was there. Yeah, Regan was there. Jumped in there at some point. So I shouldn't have felt bad. Would I have liked to there have been more tickets sold? Sure. But that's cool. She's appreciative of the fans that showed support. Thank you for your hard work. Yeah. Cool, man. So, I mean, I wish it would have sold more, but they appreciate the fans doing what they could do. Very cool. All right. Let's see. Rock Avengers 3. What's Rock Avengers? Mikoto shared this. Rock Avengers 3 Super Girls Fest 2024 Double Impact. Risky Melody, Exist Trace, Dizzy Metal, Buzzer 01, Kamen Joshi, Kilt Melt Land, Lumirise, and Palineo. Hell yeah, dude. That's going to be a hell of a show. I don't know. Chitan Kiss? I don't know that band. But all the other, I know Exist Trace, Kilt Melt Land, Lumirise, Palineo. Very good bands. That'll be a hell of a show. Quit going back to fucking. Yeah. Hanabie. See, I told you we'd get to it. Come on, man. Hanabie Australia Headline Tour 2024. Touring nationally this November. We can't wait to see you guys. Tickets on sale Friday, June 28th, 9 a.m. local time. So they're going to be in the Triffid in Brisbane, Liberty Hall in Sydney, 170 Russell in Melbourne, and the Gov Adelaide. So most of us probably know Chica, the drummer. They had to cancel, I think, 3 shows now. Is it 3? She has an injury to her wrist, and we don't know exactly what's going on. It's probably just they've been playing their ass off. She hits the drums really hard, which there's a lot of drummers that hit drums really hard, but, you know, it's wear and tear, man. I think it's just probably a strain, or we don't know. Hope it's nothing too serious, and she can recover pretty quickly, because she has such a blast. This is Chica right here. They have such a blast playing the drums. She obviously just loves it, and she reminds me of Hana when she plays drums. Hana from Gotcha Spin when she plays drums, just having a blast the whole time. So hopefully she recovers quickly and easily. But yeah, they're gonna be touring Australia. That's gonna be a pretty wild show, right? Yes, indeedy. I probably had all this shit open already. Toronokorami. Yeah. Hanabie. Oh yeah, I did have them open already. That's why I do things. What else? Mahendra with all the news. What is this? Saki. Saki just had a live stream the other day, formerly of Nemophila and from Mary's Blood. And so we've talked about this a lot. A little recap. Nemophila, Saki just left fairly recently, and Nemophila has been going on as a 4-piece band with 1 guitar. bass, drums, and vocals, and it's a switch. They've been reworking some of their music, which I think is really cool, and it seemed that they had reached a point to where they just weren't working together, and it was time to move on. And Saki, I just speculated that she wanted to just do her own thing and not be hindered by the band, and it seems that's the case because her live stream was really cool. I didn't watch all of it. I caught the last song, but I caught where she was talking to the crowd, and she was super emotional, brought to tears. So I would love to see a translation of what was said because it has to be pretty heavy, just emotionally. But her solo song, The Empress, is out, and it is an amazing song, a really beautiful song, and a beautiful video. And this is Rockline Odyssey. Breaking news, Saturday, September 7th, Galaxy City Nishirai Cultural Hall, Lonesome Blue, Brideer, and Saki. Very cool, man. So I hope she's happy and doing what she wants to do. And you could tell just in the way she was playing, she was happier than what she was doing with Nemophila as far as I was concerned. I think she did genuinely like being in Nemophila to begin with, but I think she's just so creative that she had to go do her own thing. So Saki, Brideer, Lonesome Blue, and Lonesome Blue, it's only showing 3 of them. They're a good band, and they're still sticking out trying to make things happen. That's cool. Brideer, we know, is great, and Saki is just going to be Saki x Nemophila. Yeah, she has like solo instrumental stuff, and they played a Gotcha Spin song and Mary's Blood song, but they did it instrumental. So I need to watch that and check it out. Scott Miller says, talking about Chica from Hanabie, Chica stated today she's on the road to recovery and thanked everyone. I did see that tweet, so that's cool. Cynical Beast says, apparently Kaneko Ayano is playing at the Asian Pop Festival in Korea. Wow. Right on. Very cool stuff, man. I mean, these artists, they're artists. They got to do... Is that it for the news? Let me click around the Discord here. See, sometimes there's news in other spots. Let me see what's going on here. Dim Rays. Like Dim Rays, I have an interview with Dim Rays up on my channel. Lumerize. What? Oh, are they going to play a show with Lumerize? That'd be cool. Voidal? Overall, let's see. Pretty awesome stream. We're checking out if you don't mind instrumental music only. Funny you should mention that. I have an album that's coming out next month, July 8th. It's instrumental music only, so I clearly don't mind it. It's the music you're hearing right now in the background. I'll give you a quick sample. Some of it is heavy. Some of it is calming. Makes you feel good. Some of it is just weird shit that changes with melodica solos, and then it goes all metal. Some of it has acoustics in it, and then it gets all weird and goes all metal. Some of it's got synth. It gets all weird. Then it goes metal. I see a trend here in my music. Some of it just starts metal. Then it gets all weird. And then it goes kind of metal. So, watch out for that stuff. It'll be out next month. Yakiden says, Ryan, if in Osaka, keep an eye out for launcher number 8 brand. New band. Only have some lives on YouTube. Right on. Launcher number 8. what's up in the Batman channel. Oh shit. Is the OG Batman getting released in theaters June 23rd? Is that today? It is, in fact, today. Alright. Thoughts? Damn it, 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 damn it. Here's stuff you can find on the Discord. I think it's perfect. Okay, Drag Ison. Sounds great, Ryan. I like the diversity in style. I tried that myself back in the late 90s. Instrumentals, 9 vocal tracks. 9 vocal tracks. Uh-huh. Wild band. I tried some stuff in the 90s. All right. Let's So what else is going on, guys? It's just me and you here. How you doing? Anything else we need to talk about? Where? Let me find. Where is fucking Chrome? BS. Let me go to the Twitter and find Konami's post because I did a little bit of detective work. Oh shit. Yeah, check out Dragdown, dude. Dragdown has a new song out and it's awesome. Check it out. I haven't watched the video yet. So Konami was teasing us with, where is it? Here, this image right here. So today was a dress rehearsal for the hall tour that starts on 6/28. All right, it starts in Nagoya. My dreams will come true on that day. Would you like to be there at that moment? Would you like? So, look at this picture. This guitar, it's a PRS. I know it is because of this curve right here and these tuner tops. But this inlay that goes along the headstock and the finish is usually reserved for the, whatchamacallit. The whatever stock. They're real expensive shit. Private stock guitars. So is she teasing a signature model? Is the music too loud? Is she teasing a signature model guitar, or just that she got like her ideal guitar? Oh, I gotta share the screen. Right here. Yeah, so much for talking, you know. So this image right here, it's got an inlay here. So she either got like her dream guitar, which would be a private stock PRS, or she got a signature model. PRS doesn't give out signature models like very often. She is an artist for PRS, which is great. But I don't know. We'll see. She said her dream came true, so maybe she's got a really expensive guitar. Yeah, now you can look at it. Thanks for letting me know this, Sharon. Definitely a Paul Reed Smith head sound. Dre Guy says, all those songs are in a playlist on my channel. My songs? That's awesome, dude. Thank you. Artwork for my album? Yeah. Let me find it here. Yeah, it's right here. Bag of picks. Bag of my picks. You know, I thought it looked cool. And there it is, called Cohagen. There's reasons for that. We'll, you know. She already has a private stock? Okay, then it's probably a signature model. We'll see. But yeah, there's a cover of the album. Also, there's the back, which has all the songs on it. Wrong Turn Right Direction, Cicada Cries, Long Moment of Clarity, Who's Driving, Devil Lazy, It's Okay, Monstrous, Linear Transgression, Funk 39, Synthotronic. So there's the tunes, man. So upon release, I will take pre-orders for physical copies and get those things done. Maybe I should put a pick in there with every one somebody gets. And you might need to get more picks. I got these picks right here. Here they are. Maybe for the first 10 or 20 or something. Oh, the playlist of the songs from the late 90s. Your songs, right on. Well, Dre guys, some of my songs I've put out, I have put out in video form, just like studio process and all that stuff. And some I've taken and compressed them, so it's just a song. The new releases will have, it's all remixed and you know, they sound better. Thank you, man. Thanks for Dre guy says, I do like your imaginative RM logo. That has been, I've had that around since high school. It's on many, many things. No problem, Dre guy. Yeah, the Warning did have a post. Was it on Twitter? Wherever it was. Danny was talking about, I think it was a video when she was packing some shipping orders out. She talked about Konami and Band-Maid and how they were just the best and lovely, and how Konami was, she obviously had a vision for the song and the direction they wanted to go. So this is interesting to me because it's interesting to me because the song to me sounded like a Warning composition, like it was a composition from Warning, and then Band-Maid kind of added things to it. And now, from what Danny said, we understand that Konami wrote the music. So she clearly wrote it in with the idea of it being just fitting what they do, which I think it's awesome, dude. That's so complimentary. Like, here, let's do this song. They will be super comfortable doing it, and then I can't wait to the studio track and hear everything that's going on around it, man. Yeah, Akane. It's cool that they have nothing but great things to say about each other, and I think they will play. If Band-Maid goes to Mexico, they're going to play with them. They'll do another show. It'll be awesome. Oh, Jeff Fenn says he's seen Konami with at least 2 different private stocks. Also seen a pic of the Warning Danny with her name on the truss rod cover private stock. Ooh. Yeah, dude. But yeah, she just said Konami was just like just the general. She knew what was going on, who should do what, and let's do this, let's do that. Dude, how cool would that be just to write a song and just, it's ultimate dream right there. Jam with Konami. Cynical B, I was surprised to learn on Friday that I saw Hiromi, the pianist, perform in a small jazz club in Philly and didn't realize it. What? Hiromi, was it Uehara? Is her name? Dude, that would be insane. Wow, that would be nuts. Yeah, man, they're done. What the fuck is codec done? Not live? Brutal Haruna drum clip. Oh, which one? I also have a track, this song actually, check this out. This is Devil Lazy. And currently, in this program right here, I am working on adding the vocals that Nam has recorded for it. I think Nam and I both did vocals for the song, and I'm going to make it so we're kind of doing like a duet. So it's going to be pretty wild. There's some secret news for you. Shh. Well, where in me record? I guess under the incorrectly labeled Love Bites under Japanese language artists. Oh, this one here? Let me check it out. The stamina in her, dude, is just nuts. Dude, her drumming. I really wish these bands, when they play live, would just listen to the final mixes out in the crowd, in the venue, and be like, turn the fucking kick drum down so you can hear the rest of the drums. Take some of the bass out of that, man. It just needs to be punchy so we can hear the guitars and the cymbals and everything. Dude, Haruna playing live is wild because she does. I guess when I listened to their studio stuff, I was always listening to the guitar, like focused on the guitar, right? And then when I saw them live, I could hear what she was doing and see what Haruna was doing with the cymbal work and everything, and it blew me away, man. So then I started paying more attention to what she is doing on the recordings, and she is. I already knew she was amazing, but my respect for her just like went through the roof because everything she did with the accents, with the cymbals, and everything is great, really great. Oh yeah, then he had Miyako jamming with guys in, where was it? In France? Like I think she said she was standing outside a club or a bar or whatever with the guitar, it must have been. And they're like, come on inside. Like, you want to play? Come on in. Young girl, come in here and play. Let's see what you can do. And then she just fucking shredded the hell out of it. That'd be awesome. She did mention she told him that she was part of a band and who it was, but yeah, I imagine that'll be awesome to experience. Let's see what this girl can do. Oh my god! So Drake guy says even from as background music, your selections sound great, as good as many famous shredders' solo albums. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't get much feedback. All right. Oh, she didn't have a guitar with her. She borrowed somebody else's. Oh, right on. Thanks for that, dude. That's cool. So I wonder if they just saw somebody wondering like what was going on inside. That's cool. I want to find like an open jam in Japan and just because I know it's a different country, but like when it comes to open jams and stuff, I'm pretty comfortable as far as what they're doing isn't too crazy. It would be fun to do, but I don't know how common that is. I know it's a thing, but I don't know how common it is. Hell yeah, man! So cool. Thanks for bringing that up, Paul. She said I can play the guitar a little. Jeff Ben, you were at Soundcheck in London. Says she even Miyako got on the drums and checked the in-ear monitors. Wow, interesting. All right, man. I think that's gonna do it for today. Is there even? There's some people watching. Guys, it has been fun. Thank you so much for hanging out today. That's it for the news. About an hour and a half. That ain't bad, right? Paul, beware jamming when they all have 8-string guitars and 5-string basses. I know, right? So what's going on with me? I'm leaving for Japan on Wednesday. I don't know. Tuesday I might do my request stream. I mean, anything helps, right? We'll see what's going on with the family. I may not do it just because I need sleep, because I have to get up pretty early to take off the next day. Nimuzuni Ukikusa out now. Thank you, Michael Hill. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to get to. I think I'm going to make a couple videos right now. I might end the stream and then just do a random live and check out Dragdown and stuff. Maybe I will do that. Fuck it. Surprise. But have a great day. I do have some songs I need to check out. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for going through the news, and thank you to the chat for helping me straighten things out and all that stuff. Are we getting a vlog? For me, yeah, dude, I'm definitely going to document way better when I'm there. I think I need to get more comfortable just doing some live stuff on maybe Twitter or whatever, so it's easier to upload and just get done via phone. I think that's the issue I ran into before, and I'm going to be around a lot more people that I think are going to be cool with it. So I don't know. I do want to document a lot more and keep a better track of what's going on. Because before I would take video and photos and just kind of keep it, and then it's so much it's kind of overwhelming to put back together. But yeah, thank you everybody for well wishing for the trip, and yes, I'm going to meet some bands. It's going to be pretty killer. So have a great weekend.